There is some kind of marriage, divorce situation that might be going on for some people, and some kind of fight I'm seeing that's taking place, but I feel like it is over. Maybe this person was indeed going through some kind of separation, divorce, and I'm hearing that the part of their argument will be that they didn't want to approach you until basically they had that figured out. They're gonna they're gonna basically, what I feel like, do, if that's the situation for some people, and again, it doesn't have to be like actual marriage, it could be they were in another relationship, maybe they were dealing with some kind of, I don't know, addiction, God forbid, some kind of thing was happening in their life. Again, I don't feel like this person is lying, but I do feel like they are manipulative a little bit with how they come towards you with this, because they are gonna essentially say that I couldn't come towards you before because this was happening and you are so important to me that I didn't want our relationship to start in a wrong way. They will make some kind of, I'm not gonna say that it's an excuse, but I have to tell you something. This person is manipulative. Hi Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Where I was going with this, well, that started well. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video. Let's start peeking into February. I talked extensively a lot. Do make sure to check out my video where I talk about the shift of energies. What's the title? Hold on, I have my laptop here. I do give some updates. Yeah, it's like either you or your person finally left karmic situation behind, basically the video before this one. Do check it out because I do describe some of these energies we're currently experiencing. As I'm recording this, we are about, just I think tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we are about to see for the very last time ever Sun conjunct Pluto, 29th degree of Capricorn. So there's a culmination of a journey for a lot of us. Think about what have you learned in the past, what is it, since 2008-ish, in the past, I want to say more than 10 years, right? I'm recording this early in the morning, so don't make me count things. Think about what, like, since around approximately 2007, 2008, 2009, when this energy just started showing up in your life, what have you learned? Because for a lot of us, a big journey is finished. And for Scorpios, of course, Pluto and Capricorn was likely in the third house. So this is about your mind, this is about learning things, this is about communication, this is about things you believe in, things that you think daily, even your daily thoughts, how you create your reality even on some level with your daily thoughts. Sort of like structures. Third house has a lot to do also with things that we learned in childhood, certain dynamics perhaps we learn, certain things we learn, and how it further impacts our life. Third house has to do with that too. But anyway, make sure you check out that video, because in this video I want to focus more also on February energy, when we are gonna have crazy month. So in February we are going to have Mars conjunct Pluto at 0 degrees of Aquarius. We are also going to have Venus conjunct Pluto. We are going to, let me open the transits. We're going to see so much of this Pluto energy, so much of this Aquarius energy. And for some of you, there might have been a bit of a preview last year into this Pluto and Aquarius energy, but I honestly don't think that it necessarily gave us any true picture of what's happening, because it is truly when the luminaries also pass this point, in this case the sun, right? The sun needs to pass this point, make the conjunction so that the energy actually kicks in. And last year there was still a lot of the old story wrapping up. Even the eclipses, were still in Scorpio, Taurus axis. And this year, as again we are witnessing the Sun conjunct Pluto in Capricorn for the last time, and then immediately conjunct in Aquarius at 0 degrees Aquarius for the first time. This is true beginning of this Pluto in Aquarius transit. Before that, it was more of like you know how I have in the beginning of my videos, extended preview. So it was a little bit, maybe some kind of preview, some kind of clip, some kind of idea. It could reflect, a trailer sometimes reflects what the movie is about. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes there are just a little bit teaser. So right now we will truly see what this Aquarius energy is going to be all about. And February 13, Mars will be conjunct Pluto, and Mars will also be squaring Uranus in Aquarius, Mars in Aquarius squaring Taurus in Aquarius. As we go towards the end of February, we will have Chiron conjunct North Node exactly in February 19th. So there is some intense energy coming in February. And for you, it's an important moment too, because it is truly the beginning of a new personal cycle this February. Not just because, again, your ruling planet is already entering Aquarius on January 20th, but also because your ancient ruling planet, Mars, will be joining Pluto in this new cycle. So it's a true activation of a new destiny, of a new journey for a lot of you. Let's see what's going to come up. We have here grace. I feel like you're letting go some things with grace, with understanding, and you are setting, oh, this makes perfect sense. You are setting some boundaries because there's something about the way this person communicates with you, or maybe doesn't communicate with you, that pisses you off. And when I say this person, it could be a romantic interest, but it's not just that. I actually recently found myself setting a lot of boundaries with a lot of people real quick. This includes friends, this includes family members, and this includes just people anywhere in my day-to-day environment. I don't know, maybe like even on YouTube you saw how I expressed myself and everything, I think, well, not everything I think, but some things I think at least in a previous video. I recently just, I don't know, maybe other people feeling this too, give a big thumbs up if you do. I lately just feel like, you know what, I am done. Like I am done with nonsense. I'm done with nonsense. This should be our mantra. I'm done with nonsense. And I feel like you are setting, like, you could be understanding of whatever it is and having grace. You don't have to hate anyone. But I feel like you are setting some boundaries because there is something here to say about where you are not attracted to any kind of behavior that is inconsistent. You're just not. Maybe this is what Jupiter is doing right now for you guys in the 7th house. It is trying to heal your relationship dynamics. And Jupiter and Saturn are in a good aspect to each other. Saturn is in Pisces in your 5th house, trying to really, after Neptune's been there since 2012, I want to say, 2011, 2012. Neptune in the 5th house made you even more delusional than you naturally are as a Scorpio, with Pisces in your 5th house, where you fall in love too easily. You fall in love maybe sometimes, feel attracted to unavailable people. Libra is in Scorpio 12th house too. So there, Scorpios do have certain issues, I would say, until they find a truly committed, consistent, honest partner with 7th house Taurus. You have to always look for that consistency, reliability, generosity, and someone who can be there for you, somebody who can see your little volcano eruptions maybe at times, somebody who can reassure you. Like a Taurus is this very dependable energy. I'm not saying you should be dating or marrying a Taurus, but then the high level archetype of Taurus, which is dependable, which is honest, which is a provider, which is there for you, which is consistent. That's what you should be going for, because sometimes when it comes to just love, with Libra in the 12th house of astrology chart for Scorpio, of course, we're looking at based on rising, but you will resonate with this to sun and moon to a certain degree. And then when you have, again, Pisces in the 5th, this is also romanticization. You might just meet a person and, oh my God, they must be my twin flame. And Neptune in the 5th house since 2012 has been introducing you to situations where you've been longing for that quote-unquote divine love. But sometimes you felt misled. Sometimes you felt like you were romanticizing, you were dreaming about someone maybe even unavailable. It could be different things. So Saturn, when it entered your 5th house last year into the sign of Pisces, been trying to teach you and show you that you have to be, if you want to marry, if you want to have a serious relationship, if you want to have a good relationship, you have to take your dating life, like you have to drop some of those rose-colored glasses. And it could have started with maybe some painful lessons at first, but at the same time, it wants you. Saturn is a good transit. Like, I'm speaking from experience. Even though Saturn transits are painful still and they are stressful, I want to tell you one thing. All the things that I actually manifested in my life on the material level, like actual, like they really, like things that really materialized for me, everything happened during Saturn transits. Everything. Like when Saturn was transiting my moon, this is when I immigrated, relocated to a different country. When Saturn was transiting my 12th house, this is when I was going through an intense spiritual awakening. When Saturn was transiting my first house, this is where I started really changing, transforming my sense of self, removing codependent dynamic. When Saturn was transiting my second house, this is when I first time ever started making my own money, and good money too, you know, like not some bullshit, but like actually consistent job, consistent career. When Saturn was transiting my third house, this is where I started social media, actually this YouTube channel. When Saturn was transiting my fourth, this is where I healed to the best ability I could certain family issues, and also had more stability in my home life. Saturn's transiting my fifth now, and it's like I can see very clearly, like first time freaking ever in my life, where I was just like not in a good way, delusional when it comes to love. So I want to urge people to not be scared of Saturn transits, whatever Saturn transit you are experiencing right now, but to really just, you know, it wants you to do well if you let it. And especially now, because Saturn in your fifth house is in a very positive aspect to Jupiter in your seventh house. If you take your dating life seriously, if you take yourself seriously, and if it's not about dating, it could be your romantic project, your creativity, what you want to bring to the world with fifth house, right? If you take it seriously, if you don't just, you know, entertain stupid dynamics, like you will have it. It will actually, Saturn and Jupiter is the aspect, whatever aspect it is, whether it's stressful aspect, whether it's positive aspect, but Saturn and Jupiter are two planets that we are actually looking in astrology to see that things will materialize on a physical scale. So it doesn't matter if Saturn squaring Jupiter, opposing Jupiter, if Saturn is trining, sextiling even Jupiter, or conjunct Jupiter. If we see an aspect, like a more of one of those main aspects of Saturn and Jupiter, it means something will materialize. So right now is that rare chance, if you don't act, you know, like with rose-colored glasses or complaining or hanging on, you know, like to situations, you will actually materialize what you always wanted. So there is that. What else I was going to say? Yes, so I'm seeing here there are boundaries because you're very pissed off how some people communicate. And there are different reasons. If you want to know why this person's struggling to be with you the way you deserve to be, maybe they are inconsistent with texting. Maybe they are just in general, there's something weird about this. This is the person who is trying to accept something about themselves. They have a lack of self-acceptance. They're trying to see the light, trying to transform, heal themselves. But, you know, by the time they do all of this, you know, you will have like very likely, I'm not saying it's going to take long, like, but it's like, I feel like you just, yeah, you are not there. Like, why should you be wasting your time on that, especially when you already invested so much and the person really doesn't see your value? Because see, that's the thing, when you really see somebody's worth and value, it doesn't matter what circumstances are out there. You're just gonna go after that. And there's another question to ask yourself too. Why are you attracted to somebody who is inconsistent? Why? No, seriously. Or whatever the issue with them may be. Why are you attracted to that? Like a good question to ask yourself, what is attractive about this? Because nothing is. And if you are attracted to something there, if you try to fix something there, if you try to change something there, it means two things. You are either not valuing yourself properly, or there is some kind of trauma bond. You're trying to maybe resolve something, some kind of issue with your parents, or some kind of issue with previous relationship. Doesn't have to be parents necessarily. You're trying to resolve something, and you are like, you're being reintroduced to the situation where you're experiencing same pain, you know, and you're trying to fix something. So figure out, what is it you're attracted to? When a person doesn't text you back on time, if a person is not every day showing up at your doorstep with flowers, dates, chocolates, I don't know, whatever you are into, what are you attracted to? If a person ghosting you, if a person is not there for you, if a person, you know, doesn't financially provide for you, if a person is not chasing you every day, what are you attracted to? Because see, that's the thing, we might like certain artists, celebrities, musicians, and watch them from afar. Like I like, for example, what's the guy's name? Gosh, I forgot his name. This cute actor. Never mind. But like, That's an actor. I like to watch him on movie, you know, and I'm not in a relationship with him. Or there's a musician. I like to listen to their songs. Again, wonderful music. I'm not in a relationship with them. In a relationship, there are certain things I expect. If they're not there, I mean, you're not some kind of idol on the wall to watch you from afar and lose my sleep over you, right? It's not worship. It's not some kind of worship of this entity that is out there. A relationship is consistency and somebody who is there for you. So if a person is indecisive, if a person is not consistent, if a person doesn't treat you well, what are you attracted to? Are you attracted to that? Is this attractive to you? So, yeah. And you don't have to deal with anyone's shit behavior. You are better than that. And if for some reason you feel not good enough of more, it's not about them necessarily, but you have to address it with yourself. Like, I recently finally reached a point where I'm like, listen, I am worthy of so much more than all this nonsense. Like, truly, it didn't come to me because I'm supposed to say this. It didn't come out of me because that's what some YouTube coach told me. It actually genuinely, from some deep place within, came out of me where I'm like, listen, you text me today and then you don't text me. I'm like, it's not even that I'm punishing you for not wanting to talk to you. It's a genuine turn off because I finally have healed and grown. So there is something like that going on. Now, let's see here what's happening with cards. Song of the Siren, the call summoning voice to acknowledge. Somebody here could have a beautiful voice. Somebody here could be very attractive with their voice, with their speech. Somebody here could be into music or something that has to do with like sound. Now, I feel like you're taking a time out from everything, especially if you realize that there was something in your dynamic with another person where you were trying to save another person. And I mean, come on, you're worthy of much more than that. Like, what is that? Why are you being used as some kind of, I don't know, like, why is your divine time on this planet, your beauty, your youth is being used to solve somebody's issue, a confused man issue? Okay, it's one thing, again, being there for a person and trying to help when they really appreciate you. Like, let's just say if it happened a year ago, when you were there for someone, you were trying to help them. If they appreciated you, sure, there's nothing wrong with helping others. But the problem with helping others is when they just endlessly take, they don't appreciate you, and they expect this is going to be forever. You're just going to basically give up your own life and wait for them endlessly and be there for them endlessly. And ask yourself, if you find yourself in this dynamic, especially if you also had narcissistic at least one parent, does it remind you of something where you were supposed to give up all your desires, your time, what you wanted, just because this person, your parent maybe, was going through a hard time? Think about this. Maybe it reminds you of that. Maybe it reminds you of something else. What does it remind you of? That another person doesn't value your time, doesn't value you, doesn't value what you have to give, doesn't value the help you were giving them. Does it remind you of something? Like, it's a good time to ask yourself. And with dreams, I do feel like, again, there's a lot of like this dreamy energy. This person dreams of you a lot, but I feel like you have reflected a lot and you are ready to arrive at a much better place. I feel like you're really done with someone. It's kind of like what you allow will continue, and you're not allowing any shit behavior to continue. It's just really, it's 2024, you guys. Some of you, by the way, asking me why you keep talking about person from the past. When is new coming? Listen, I do this. This is a collective energy. I don't control it. Otherwise I would be lying. But also, if you really want a new person, you should not necessarily be watching tarot reading. You can go out there, and date in the real world. Like, you can go on dating sites. By the way, recommend me some dating websites in America. I have a funny story actually about dating websites. So I only been on dating website like once in my life because I don't know, it's just I get bored too much with that. It was a while ago, back when I think it was OkCupid was around, and I had my profile there. I only went on 2 dates. You know what happened? somehow, I think I told this story before, some people, somehow, I don't know how, but my profile became the most visited profile among like heterosexual women looking for a man. So People magazine reached out to me, and I was in People magazine. I forgot the issue. I think it's like most beautiful issue. So I was the most popular straight woman looking for a man. And then there was also 3 more people, 1 gay man, 1 straight man, and 1 how to say gay right, a woman. But back with the days, this was a while ago, quite obviously. But it was interesting because like I only went on 2 dates from that thing, and I ended up in People magazine. Didn't meet anyone normal though, but I am willing to make a dating profile again. Because yeah, that's the thing. If you want to meet someone new, you're not gonna be sitting waiting for anyone. You're gonna go. And see, the thing is, like, there is something in this generation about testosterone. And of course, I'm not a medical professional, but I truly do believe that there is something going on with testosterone in men. Because in my opinion, if a man has all his masculine stuff, in order, when he sees a woman, right, who he truly is attractive on a crazy level, right, like it is happening, right, he will not be acting in a strange way unless there is some problem with his testosterone, like, because this is truly hormonal disbalance. Forget even when even going spiritually. Because if a man has that thing, going for someone he's attracted to, he will not let his woman get away. He will not any other man touch her. He will want to make love to her every day, which is why, obviously she will not say yes right away. So he will have to like conquer her, persuade her, pursue her, do all the things men do, right? If he doesn't do it, it's 2 things, truly. It's either she's not that important. It could be, I have to say it. It could be. It's that, yeah, I like you. Yeah, you're cute, but not cute enough for me to move my ass from my couch kind of thing. Or it could be that he has something going on with his testosterone. His testosterone needs to be checked. I'm, of course, not a medical professional. Anyway, let's go into to your tarot already. First row is you, second row. Whoever you're dealing with could be new. Let it come. I'm all for new. But again, if you want new, go out there, open yourself up. Literally, before you leave the house, say, I'm ready to meet someone new, and see what happens. I've done this once when I was, I think I was in Thailand. You won't believe me. I was leaving my house and I told myself that today I'm going to meet someone. I haven't even left the house. I met someone in the elevator. There was a guy in the elevator immediately who asked my number. And then I went to eat dinner by myself. I just wanted to grab something before sleep. And I was sitting eating dinner by myself. And a guy from another table came up to me and was like, "You're so beautiful. Can I eat dinner with you? I want to buy you dinner. Like, can we talk?" I said yes, because I just was kind of mind blown how quickly it worked. But yeah, if you want to open to new, that's what you do. Before you go out from apartment, from house, wherever you live, you say, "I'm ready to meet someone new," and just say it without any attachment and see what happens. First row is you, second row you, first. Oh my God, let's just pull the cards already. Ooh, the Empress. Exactly. What am I talking about? Knowing your worth and your value, not entertaining any crap. They will message you. I do think they're messaging you, manifesting you, or showing you that, yeah, I want to pursue you. You know how they say in some of this video, like, how many years later? Let's see, person you're connecting with, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. They're scared to lose money. I don't know what they're going through. Somebody's going through, I'm seeing divorce or something with a job or something with family inheritance could be. 10 of Swords, all right. 9 of Swords, ooh. And hold on, guys. Don't know. Should have cleaned my lens. Better, yeah. Oh, guys, I don't know what's lately in this videos. Doing my best, like everyone. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is there's a lot of energy of anxiety. Anxiety because somebody's world right now is, I'm hearing, upside down. Now, what I'm seeing for you is this. You don't have, like, you worry too much You probably, whoever watches me and resonates with me, we might have similar traits. So I understand where you're coming from. A lot of you guys are really good people. You don't have to deal with half the shit you are dealing with right now. I'm just gonna say it. You do not have to deal with half the shit, excuse my language, you are dealing with. Some of you have this tendency, if you resonate especially with being an empath, this will be your story, like until you release the story, is that you take on people's pain. Maybe your mother was going through some kind of situation when you were growing up, and now you're taking on some of your mother's, I don't want to say karma, but your mother's patterns. A good mantra that recently helped me, was saying literally something along the lines, I am free from my mother's karma. Like, I literally said this, I am free from my mother's karma. So yeah, I think for you with the Empress card, your family dealt with stuff. There's a lot of people in the world deal with stuff, and you don't have to be selfish, but there's a difference between overextending yourself and in return not being chosen, not being loved, not being prioritized, not being acknowledged, not being appreciated. There's a difference between that versus where you selectively choose who do you want to help, who do you want to be there for, and as a result you are being appreciated. So you're shifting this dynamic where you were just pouring into everyone, draining yourself, and now you're realizing that, listen, I can already be, in a 5D, in a heaven. I've already transcended, ascended, whatever you want to say. I choose to help some people because I care. I'm not going to leave some people behind. It doesn't mean I'm going to let them drag me down into their misery, but I will help and I will pour because I'm generous, because I'm strong, because I'm wholesome. Because I'm going to tell you this, and you do with this information what you want. If you decided right now, gonna go for Lord of the Rings again. I'm sorry, but I didn't even, I only watched those movies twice in my life. One time a while ago, and really imprinted in my brain for some reason. And another time just recently, I felt like I have to rewatch this, right? Before New Year's, I was rewatching them for some reason. Only watched those movies twice, but I don't know, they had some kind of profound effect on me. In The Lord of the Rings, when elves are leaving before, the battle for Middle Earth, they didn't have to deal with it. They are literally, we can leave. They go take some boat, and basically adios, right? Elves saying adios. This is only in my universe could be, but I live in Miami, so not surprising. Anyway, if you get it, you get it. But I'm just saying, if you wanted to right now sail away from everybody's crap, all the problems, all the bullshit, how they say transcend, right, in the 5D. If you wanted to just live a beautiful life by the beach or somewhere, whatever you want to, just focus on yourself, your job, your career, your skincare, whatever it is. And not ever deal with any problems again, because I feel paid off not just your karma in life, you paid off your family's karma, family's neighbor karma. I don't know, you've given they're already telling you guys are already telling you listen, calm down, just sit, asking for more things, right? To do more assignment. Sit down, just chill a little bit. And you're no, I want to help more. I want to be there more. So up to you. Just make sure you don't let people drain you, because that leads to resentment. Knowing that worth and value, knowing who you are, and knowing what you have to offer, and knowing that it has to and will be appreciated and nothing less, and showing up from that place where you deserve the best things. Again, if you wanted to just not deal with anyone's issues, it's your right. You've already dealt 10 times more, 100 times more maybe what you should have dealt. 5 of Swords. You feel pissed off. Somebody might have messaged you. Recently happened actually here too. Somebody might have messaged you recently. Maybe more than one person. I honestly not seeing this just romantic or just one romantic even person. I'm seeing this could have been a friend conversation, family conversation, multiple romantic interests messaging you a certain way, and you got pissed off. You got pissed off because of a message or because of some kind of communication, and you see that maybe someone who you've been manifesting in the past, or somebody you've been interested in the past, is pursuing you now. I don't know how they are pursuing you, because there is something here about their energy. Let me clarify it actually. That, hold on before I speak. Let me see. How are they pursuing you? Wheel of Fortune, there is a change. They're trying to take things into their wheel, but there's something almost like that doesn't add up fully. I feel like you're not very happy right now. I think although, though, because we're doing this energy for February, if you're not happy with the way this person approaching you or pursuing you in February, something will change. Something will change in February. It could be very much, again, it could be also that you manifest a whole other person who is unlike those other people from the past, who's giving you mixed signals or doesn't have the balls to text you, first or whatever it is. Even though you gave them your number, literally, here you go, making it easy for you. I understand the government is putting different stuff in our food. Your testosterone might be low. Here you go. Like I'm already giving you like little, little, like I have to be careful to not say something to not offend people. Everyone's sensitive these days, but already giving you like little this more, little this. Figure it out. We get it. You don't get it, but like yeah, and you're just not happy. So maybe you meet someone also who approaches you in a masculine way. Maybe this person grows their own food, so their testosterone is unaffected. So I don't know what it is, but I just feel that there is going to be people approaching you with the Four of Cups. You're going to decide, though. You're going to decide. You might take this. You might not take this. Let's see. What else do we have here? You are not certain. My advice for you is just do know your worth and your value. Don't let anyone bully you into accepting anything less, And do also, if you want people to stop making you wait, if you feel like, oh, I've been waiting, why you're waiting? Because something in your behavior showed this other person that it's okay to waste your time. Part of, I think, personal accountability in any situation should be, unless you're in a crazy, abusive situation where, of course, you go seek help and whatever. But I'm talking about here most of the stuff that we're dealing with. People who is inconsistent, people who waste our time. We have to take accountability for the role we played in creating this dynamic. We have to take accountability for why did I stay attracted to this for so long? Why did I entertain this for so long? Why did I not, what was this Linkin Park song? Something pushing me away? Old song, oh my God, I was like a little baby when the song came out. Yeah, it's like, why did I not walk away before? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself, why did you stay entertaining this dynamic for so long? By that, also making this other person think it's okay to treat you the way they did. It's okay. 1 year, you've been waiting for me. 10 more. Vamos. Seriously? If a person really had that urgency to see that you're not fucking gonna wait for them, they would have arranged their affairs in a way they needed to in order to not let you get away. The only reason this person felt like it was okay to be wasting your time is because you played a role in creating this. And I'm not here victim blaming you. Again, we're not talking about highly abusive situations here, but we are talking about situations where we have to take accountability ourselves. Why did this person think it's okay to not text you back for 7 days? 10 days, 2 months, I don't know, more, 6 months. I recently, I gave a guy a number a while back. And you would never believe how long it took him to finally find the courage to text me. And also what he texted me. I was like, what? It took me, I had to sit down for a few hours to actually process what just happened. And try to understand what his intentions might be behind such a strange, chess move. How crazy is this? How crazy is this? But why am I attracted to this? And if I feel attracted to this, and I'm not attracted to this, but if I do on some level feel I am attracted to this, I really have to freaking sit down, schedule a therapy meeting and understand what is this, because it's not healthy. It's not healthy to be attracted to someone to treat you horribly. It is not. So if you want people to feel a sense of urgency with you and to not make you wait, what you do is you simply establish the boundaries. Okay, you didn't text me for 7 days, you're gone, you're out. I don't care if you're going to come back after 7 days and text me and say something. No, what you allow at this moment in your life, especially as we have all this new energy coming in, is what is going to continue. So you decide what you want to continue. If instead of waiting for this person, oh my God, when they're going to text me back, I love them so much, why aren't they coming towards me? If instead of that, you just went on a date with a new person, started dating new people, two things would happen. You would either, find somebody new, somebody eventually who, meets your standards. And you don't have to jump into things with people. You can go on dates just as friends. Like it's something I'm doing now. I'm going out there. There's a lot of good professional contacts I'm meeting. There's some potential friends I'm meeting. And a good friend of mine actually opened my mind to this because I also hate dating. But a good friend of mine, she was, listen, you don't have to do anything you're uncomfortable with. And I'm like, okay, I also have to work on my boundaries. You could just go, and it could be maybe a professional contact. It could be maybe potential friendships, because that's how she met a lot of friends too, and even professional contacts. Not going out for some kind of drinks, some kind of nonsense, but in a very classy, professional way, carrying yourself with dignity, and then assessing a man. Is he a man enough for you? And if he is not, stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time. Work a little bit on improving yourself in terms of how you feel and see about yourself. And then if this person doesn't chase you, if they don't feel this urgency that you're getting away, it's not a man for you. Because the future father of your children, the future husband, the person who you will be spending time with, inspiring to be their better self, inspiring to go on their next level in their career, this person does have to deserve you and to earn you. And if they're letting you get away, oh my God, thank you, showing me you're not good enough for me. So who you're connecting with, you have a person here who sees you're not messing around, that you do have boundaries, you have strength, and you have power. They're kind of devastated, and if you're going to reject them here, they're going to be devastated. But at the same time, they allowed this to happen. I do feel like this person will pursue you anyway, and it will be your decision. Ball in your court. Give them a chance even. Or maybe, you know how sometimes when things are not working out, God's, they say rejection is God's protection. So maybe if this person rejected you, or I don't know, again, they don't have to reject you, but maybe they didn't text you back on time, didn't pursue you on time. Maybe it's really, God, higher power, whatever was protecting you from this, because you're worthy of so much more. Because with the 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, they do want long-term with you, but I don't know what they did before. They made some kind of wrong move in their life that I feel like has potential to haunt them forever and ruin, I don't wish them that, but it has potential to ruin so much of what they could have been. And with the 7 of Swords, this is the person who does have certain deceitful ways. They are not very straightforward, and they are trying to protect some kind of financial situation, money, could be inheritance, could be career situation, could be previous other things they had. Well, what can I say? You do you, boo. Queen, yeah, exactly. You're not gonna, I feel like with the Ace of Swords here down, you are done with any kind of crap. They see that though. They see that. They see that, and they try almost to persuade you in something. Anyway, this person is attracted to you though. Hopefully, depending on what the situation is, they can actually prove that they're good enough for you. Anyway, we'll take this to the extended. Link to the extended is going to be down below. It's going to be, I know we talked a lot today about different things here. I don't know, that's what I felt, that's what channeled. In the extended, just so you know, we're going to go straight in. I'm going to just do it purely tarot. We're going to just purely see this person's energy towards you, what they're offering, what they're coming with, what they're likely going to do. If there's other people too, you might be interested in, best advice for you, and so on. So we're going to make a very detailed video. I'm not going to be talking so much. I've already let it all out. Link to the extent is going to be down below. Also, since I made an announcement that I'll likely be very soon, I don't know when exactly, leaving this channel. This is also last chance to book any private readings. Private readings are in the description box too. Love you all. Thanks so much. We'll talk soon. Bye.